Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's time for GiFTgive's Wednesday morning product talks. I'm Jovi, and I'm coming to you live from GiFTgive Labs in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm excited today to talk to you about what we released yesterday. So let's get started. I always like to start here and let you guys see our knowledge base. We post all of our release notes and the details and screenshots of what's in every release on Tuesday right after those. So if you go to help.gift-give.com and check out the releases section, you'll see what we've released and when we've released it. So this is where I like to start, and let's get right into it. Alright, let's start off with our first feature. What we've done first is we've rebuilt our nonprofit settings page. Now, as you remember last week, we rebuilt the campaign settings page and the adding and editing of campaigns. We wanted to rebuild our nonprofit page very similarly so that you guys can go step by step by step and edit your nonprofit as you see fit. So let's get right into it. First off, you look at this and it looks very similar. Oh, let me show you how to get to it. First, you click nonprofit settings to get here as you did before, and it comes to this page, and it should look very similar to what you guys have seen in the past from us, where we have steps, check marks when things are complete, and inline editing. So you can inline edit your name, change your name here. This is a live site. This is one of our customers, the Atlanta Mission, in production, and these are some of their live settings. So I won't be editing anything, but I'll show you how to get to it. You can edit the attention getter, and as always, we have some help text there for you. The custom address is the same. We do have a time zone for the nonprofit so that you guys can edit where you are, so that your donors will be able to see what time zone their receipts and some of the needs and things will be in that specific time zone for you. Tell your story, very similar to campaigns, where you can add and edit images, set primary images. You can edit your story here. One thing, this is a little different from campaigns, set up messages. What we do with messages is we have 3 different messages that we send to donors. We send them a receipt right after their donation. When the need is closed successfully, we send them a need successful message, or if the need closes at the end of its date without being successfully without the goal being successfully met, we send them that message. So they get sent up to 2 automated messages. What we've done is we just send very simple, basic canned messages. Thank you for your donation. The goal was met, or the goal wasn't met. But we give you the opportunity to put custom messages there and replace our very simple ones. And this is where you'd set those up. Well, first off, you'd set those up and you'd actually create the messages in the Thank Your Donors section. We give you a nice little click here to get to that. But then after you set those messages up, this is where you set them as your default. And you can select here, and if you've got any set up for the receipt, it would be there. They don't have any. But they have set one up here for the need successful message. As you can see, they're using the one that they set up, which is good. But they haven't set one up for need unsuccessful. So this is where you set these up. Keep in mind, these are the defaults for all the needs in the nonprofit. You can also set these up at a need level as well. So if you have specific messages that you want to set up for specific needs, you can, and those would override these defaults. So one last thing, more settings. We give you the ability, and you guys probably already know this, but we give you the ability to add a very simple "I just want to give cash" button at your nonprofit page. Some donors, they may have a heart for what you're doing, but they don't have the time or don't want to go through the effort of going through the needs or the campaigns and reading the stories. They just want to give you cash. Well, we want to give them that opportunity, so we've given them and we've given you the ability to put that button on your nonprofit page and change the text that you want for that. So you just very simply select that you want to enable it or disable it, and if you enable it, you can edit the text that goes into that button. So these guys don't have that. They aren't set up to do that, so we'll go ahead and leave it at that. You can also generate a QR code, and this is that 3D barcode read by smartphones, and it'll generate the code that you can cut and paste on mailers, on brochures, on whatever you want, just to give folks the ability to very quickly scan and go to your GiftGive nonprofit page. You can also preview your changes as you're doing things, so we give you that ability very quickly to go through and preview things. So that's the nonprofit setup screen. We hope it's much easier for you guys. It definitely fits the flow of how we have you edit things in other screens, so we think it'll be much easier for you guys to go through and edit. The next thing we've done is we've given you and the donors, anybody with a profile, we've given them the ability to upload their own avatar image. And it may sound like a simple thing, but before, what we were doing is if you connected to Facebook or connected to Twitter, we were using those, and if you didn't, we checked a service called Gravatar, which is it's short for globally available avatar. And what you do on Gravatar is you upload specific images for specific email addresses, and then any services that subscribe to Gravatar will use those as their default. Well, we do that as well. It's very simple to do. But a lot of folks aren't using Gravatar or don't want to connect with Facebook or Twitter, so we want to give them the ability to kind of put their own cool picture up there. And you can see I uploaded my own avatar here. I'll upload another one. It's a little bit more fun. Here's one of me skiing, and as you see, it'll get uploaded real quick, get saved, and there you go. There's me skiing up on the ski lift when I went skiing last winter. And you can see it updates up here too when you're logged in. So now when I donate, or now when I'm logged in, that picture will be used for me whenever we use a picture for people. So anyway, very simple thing there. One last thing is we fixed a little pesky bug, and it was a bug in both Internet Explorer 9 and Internet Explorer 10, which are the two latest versions of Internet Explorer. And with that, anytime we had any upload button, whether it was upload new avatar here, or it was this upload button here for add an image, on both Internet Explorer 9 and Internet Explorer 10, you had to click that twice to bring up the screen. You see here, I only have to click it once. You had to click it twice, and it was a real pain. There's a big chunk of our users on Internet Explorer, so we wanted to fix that very quickly, because it was a little painful and was holding people back from uploading their own images. So fix that. It's all good to go, and now everybody on every browser should be able to easily upload images from their own computer. So I think we're good to go there. So two features, a minor bug that we fixed. It seems kind of small, but behind the scenes we are making pretty major changes to all of our sign-up pages, both our nonprofit, our donor sign-up, because what we're doing is extending those to support causes. You can't see those right now, but by the end of June you'll be able to see and be able to put up your own cause and do it very easily. So we're real excited about that new feature coming. I'm actually going to post a blog post later today that talks a little bit about causes, how they're different from nonprofits, and how we're doing causes a little bit differently than some of the other folks out there right now. I think we've got some exciting features out there that'll really help spread the word about causes, give donors some more flexibility for causes, and really help get those causes fulfilled as quickly as possible. So real excited. Look for my blog. It's going to be a real quick teaser blog this afternoon, so look for that on our GiftGive blog. But really look for the next over the next month or so, look for this new functionality coming out from us. So anyway, hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and hope you have a great rest of your week. Happy gifting.